Might be in 6 weeks next year, who knows? Right now, let's talk Mr. Christmas. Let's talk about the iconic trees.
Yes.
Let's talk about pathway lights and markers. Set of 3, and Bryn Henderson is here. Nice to have you back, friend. Always a pleasure to see you.
Good to see you. Thanks for having me.
And you're going to see this pretty lady in a moment, but you're also going to see the beautiful trees that she brings us. These are iconic. They're modeled after those old ceramic trees you remember.
Exactly right. I know you have one in your family. So many people are lucky enough to have one from the 60s or the 70s when people went to ceramics classes and actually made these nostalgic trees.
Sure.
So they're instantly recognizable to so many of us. But at Mr. Christmas, we're certainly the authority on recreating them. We've done something really special for you here. These are shatterproof indoor, outdoor. So what that means is that they're super durable. You have to get right up on top of them to even realize they're not ceramic. But because they're that shatterproof acrylic, they illuminate from top to bottom. So the whole tree illuminates and all of those faceted acrylic bulbs.
Are these battery operated?
They are.
I was thinking they were plug-in because they were so
they're
bright.
Amazing. They're tethered together. There's about 18 inches of very thin wire between each one, and there's just a little battery box on, 6-hour timer, and off.
So you need 3 AA batteries, not included.
Correct.
And you get a set of 3, and they're battery powered. Forgive me, I think earlier I told you these were plug-in because they look so bright to me. I thought sure they were plug-in.
So that's a little battery pack right there, so easy. And then it's simply, you can have it indoor or outdoor. So these stakes are removable. They just pop right off, and then they're a flat base, which I love because I like using them at tabletop or on a mantelpiece.
Or a table centerpiece.
Amazing.
And hide the battery box inside the wreath.
Exactly right.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, perfect, easy. And then outdoor, you have no worries. Perfect for any kind of weather. And they're so amazing. When you see the lights come down, the glow that comes off of these 3 pieces, you can see them from the road. Your neighbors driving by will see your house glowing.
Now, this choice is called green with clear.
Correct.
Right? 200 remain there.
Oh, gosh.
Green with the multi.
That's a classic, the original.
I have 1,600 left there. Then white with the clear.
Amazing. This is brand new for us. It's a really sophisticated look. I love it.
Fewer than 300. And then white with multi.
White with multi is just that gorgeous kind of Candyland, gingerbread land fun.
And fewer than 600 there.
Not
These are going very quickly. Many people are ordering more than one set.
I love that.
Because then each side of the sidewalk is covered.
Yes, exactly.
I have a little sidewalk that leads out to my front door, but I would need 2 sets, put one set on each side.
I love it. Yes, I love it. And I love mixing and matching the colors even. If you're able to get even more than 2 sets, you can kind of do like, say the green multi and the green clear, but space them in between each other.
Yeah.
It looks like an amazing forest. Really pretty.
Really lovely. And you can use these with or without the stakes. So if it's not wet. Now, if you're wondering where all the wind at your house is, it's at my house.
Okay.
I live in a wind tunnel, and so I would probably need the stakes to make sure that they stay put.
Definitely.
But if you don't have a lot of wind in your area, then you can take them off the stakes and just put them flat.
Yeah, exactly. You can put them on a patio, you can put them inside. The stakes are really nice and sturdy, and they have a little sharp point in them, so you can dig them right in.
I don't know if you noticed, but it started to snow.
It's snowing, and look how gorgeous they look in the snow.
Really lovely. I mean, that's a computer effect because it's about 82 degrees outside.
True, and really humid.
Not snow weather at all, but it looks like it in our studio. This is very popular, and many of you are wondering, how big are the trees?
The trees themselves are 9 inches, and then there's another 10 inches of stakes. So they're 19 inches in total if you use them with the stakes. And they're from Mr. Christmas, so I'm lucky enough to work with a 3rd-generation family company. We've been making holiday products since 1933, so we truly are the authority on these nostalgic classic pieces because we were around the first time when all these pieces were coming out, but now we've made them easy for you. We made them shatterproof, so they're super durable. We've given you all that amazing light with the LEDs and the battery operation. So it's everything you remember from your childhood and your grandparents having pieces and your parents having pieces, way easier, and they're gonna last a really long time.
Well, I can remember my grandmother, my Mimi, gave me, I actually, when we were, after she passed, my dad told my brother and sister and I, get something that reminds you of your grandmother from the house, right? So I went right to the closet and got the old tree, the ceramic tree. And the little bulbs were missing.
Oh yeah, of course.
Some of them were missing. And I remember when I was a little boy, Mom would say to me, don't touch because it's very hot. Because it had like an incandescent bulb in it, right?
Yeah.
And oh boy, was it hot. I blistered my fingers.
You had to test it.
I don't believe something stinks, so I'll stick my nose in it. This is really important. for our history, but I love it that it's now 2024 and we can use it outside because it's durable.
Me too, me too. And the glow that these give from top to bottom, I mean, it's just amazing. So they're just as beautiful during the daytime as they are at night. They really come alive in the evening, and you have that amazing 6-hour timer. So if you live in a place where the weather's not so great or it's super windy like it is at David's
At my house.
you don't have to go outside. You put the batteries in. You do not have to touch these again for over 40 days, well past the season.
Well, I can tell you which one is most popular, green multi. Because it's most traditional,
Yeah,
right?
of course, of course.
That looks like the one my grandmother made in ceramics class. This is my Mimi. This is really, really lovely. We have green with clear, green with multi, white with clear, and white with multi. And the green with clear, how many left? 150? 150 left.
Oh my gosh, yes.
But most popular is that green with the multi. Because it looks like the traditional one, right?
Of course, of course. And we have so much fun playing with our nostalgia trees at Mr. Christmas because we do always keep them authentic to the originals. But there are a lot of originals that played with color and shapes and things like that with the bulbs. So know that whichever one you get here, it's really classic and really fun, but you can go sophisticated, you can go on almost like a Candyland look with the white and the multi, classic with the green and the multi, or I think the green with the white is really stunning. We don't do this very often.
With that
It's
golden
beautiful.
star on top.
Yeah, always with the gold acrylic star.
Now, are these hot to the touch?
No, LEDs.
No. Oh, they're LED lights, okay.
Yeah, and so they come right out. I'm going to show you. So this is the stake. This is the base. So they sit completely flat if you want to put them on a table. Super thin wire there connecting each one of them and completely battery operated.
I love it. Don't miss out on this. You will need AA batteries, 3 AAs per set of 3 that you buy.
Exactly, yep.
And that goes in the battery box, and the battery box has an on, off, and a timer switch.
Yes.
Which is great because at 11:45 at night during the holiday season, last thing I want to do is be crawling through the bushes,
Oh, great.
turning off the Christmas lights.
No.
I want to go to bed. This is all very important. Brent Henderson, thank you.
So good to see you.
Nice
Thanks
to
for
see you,
having
friend.
me.
How many of these are gone now, Carrie?